tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching over silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Hola, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on the 5th Reawaken Hymns Christmas tutorial live stream. The 5th one. That's 5 out of 20. So if you're really good at math, you know that we're now a quarter of the way through the Christmas live streams, which is awesome. And also a quarter way through when we've already done 5 sounds like not a lot. Ooh, 20 is a lot of live streams. I'm excited. So welcome. As you heard, today we're doing Go Tell It on the Mountain. I see we got some good live chat going on already. Hello, Timber. Hello, Brian. And hello. So hey, Brian. Hey, Cody. Hey, Timber. Hey, David. Welcome. Everybody else who's out there, let me know you're here on the live chat so I can talk to you. Because I can't talk to you unless I can see you. Or not see you. Well, yeah, see you. Yeah, that works. That's fine. That works. Yeah, so today we're doing Go Tell It on the Mountain, as you heard there at the beginning. And as with every week, I have to tell you to go download the Reawaken Christmas hymn book. Link is right there above me. Every week. No, I did. I can't do this. It's on this side of me. Christmas tree side. I keep telling my Christmas tree side. Go to that link right there. And you'll get that hymn book right there. Totally free. 20 free Christmas chord charts. No strings attached. Totally free. Go download it now. No reason not to. I know we have a lot of regulars here tonight, so you probably already all have that. Awesome. If you're watching on Facebook, say hi from Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, say hi from YouTube. So I know where you're watching from. Also tell me where you're watching from, like IRL, in real life. See, that was an internet term. You know, what city, what state, what country, what planet, hopefully Earth, because that would be weird otherwise. Yeah. So we've done 5 so far, as I said. And those have been Come Thou Long Expected Jesus. Oh, let's see if I can remember this. Hark the Herald Angels. Angels We Have Heard on High. O Come, Emmanuel. And tonight is Go Tell It on the Mountain. So those are the 5 we've done so far. 15 more to go. KT is here with us. She says, Robert is here on Facebook as well. Welcome, Robert. David's on YouTube. All right. So let's see. I got lost in my live chat. Sorry, guys. That happens sometimes. Oh, eggnog. We can't start without eggnog. I saw Brian said in the live chat he went to get his eggnog, so Brian's got his eggnog. Hopefully everybody else has their eggnog or wassail or cider or hot toddy or whatever you drink for Christmas. Also, hopefully you're drinking it in a dinosaur cup. This is a Tyrannosaurus dinosaur cup from Welch's from the 80s. Yeah. If anybody remembers these from the 80s, the dinosaur Welch's cup, shout it out right now. Let me hear about it. Yep, these are the Welch's dinosaur cups from the 80s. Vinny, who you've probably met before if you watch the channel, Pastor Vinny, had a set of these at his house, and we always fought over who used them, so he bought me a set of 80s Welch's cups as a present. I don't know where he got them, but... So that's the proper cup for eggnog. It's an 80s Welch's dinosaur cup. So, cheers. Again, I'm back to regular eggnog after the almond nog fiasco. That was no good. All right. Welcome, everybody. That's enough nonsense at the beginning. Let's get to the tutorial. Go Tell It on the Mountain. All right. So, I have a lot to say about this song. The first of which is that This is the only song we're doing throughout these 20 tutorials that the chord sheet that you might have in the hymn book is different than the chords you will see on the side of the screen tonight. So in general, all of the chords are the exact same in the hymn book that you downloaded for free and that you see on the side of the screen. But tonight I went crazy and we have two different sets of chords. Oh, I got eggnog hiccup, sorry. So the reason we have two different sets of chords is what is in the hymn book, if you have that, and if you're playing along with that, that has a little more traditional chords, and it has an F sharp minor in the chorus and some more changes. And that F sharp minor is kind of the traditional chord that's played where it is in the hymn book. So I left that in there, but I don't usually play that F sharp minor. And I also change some other chords when I play it. So I wanted you to have both versions so you can decide for yourself. So if you want to see both versions, download the hymn book right now, and you can see the difference from what's on the side of the screen here. And I'll go over details what's the difference there. And then the other difference, and this I don't know how it happened, is there's different translations of the song, and the hymn book says our Savior's birth on verse 2, and I have Messiah's birth on verse 2, but same thing. I'm going to sing Messiah's. You may see our Savior's. Same person. They're both Jesus. We're good to go. So not a problem. All right. My chat is acting a little strange here, so give me just a second. This is what happens on live streams as things go wrong. Let me reload my chat so I can see your questions. I don't want to miss any of your questions. Oh, and I lost all of them now. All right. I'm just going to ignore that for now. I can still see all your chats. I just have to open different windows. Okay. Timber has eggnog and hot chocolate. Nice. All right, so I'm going to go through the song here. If you have any questions while I'm going through it, just let me know. Let me know in the live chat so I can answer your questions and know exactly how you need to learn this song, because I'm doing this for you, not for me. So I want to know how I can best help you learn this song. Let me know in the live chat. All right, so I am going to play the chorus and first verse of this song right now. I'll play that through. You can play it with me. Grab your guitars, your ukuleles, your pianos, your accordions, your bells, your drum set, your oboes. Whatever you're playing, play along with me. So I'm going to play the chorus in verse 1. And I'm going to be playing the chords that are on the side of the screen here. But you can play along with the chords in the hymn book as well. They'll be slightly different, but they'll fit just fine. And then I'll explain the differences afterwards. So here we go. Chorus, and then first verse of this song. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching, o'er silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. That's going to sound wrong not going to the chorus. Sorry, that's all I'm playing. I'll leave you suspended there. The verse leads into the chorus really well. All right. Cody's air guitar isn't working. You'll figure it out, man. They're easy, no problem. Brian says this is a fun one to do with a banjo. This would be really cool to do with the banjo. Timber says guitar and my kazoo. Are you playing those at the same time? Because that would be really cool. Julia is here too. Julia, I don't know how you say your screen name, Julia, but I remember your name is Hinson. I remember that now, Julia. All right, so sorry, checking my live chats again. My server's not working. I don't know what's happening. All right, so I'm going to explain the chorus differences now. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's talk about the chords. So I'm playing this in the key of E, and I'm using my patented E chord shapes that I always use. I talked about those in the Hark, the Herald Angels live tutorial. Oops. If you want to go back and look at that one, I also have a video that explains how to play them on the Reawaken Hymns channel. Both of those will explain all my crazy E chord shapes. So I'm just going to go over them real quick since we've talked about them previously. But just in case you haven't seen those, let me go over them real quick, and then you can kind of look into them more afterwards. So I'm playing in 2 positions here tonight with this song. The first is up on the 7th fret, and I'm playing a bar chord there, power chord, bar chord, and I'm just changing one finger for each chord. So the E is just your standard E bar chord on the 7th fret. The B, you're just moving your pinky on the 3rd string down 1 fret, like that. So that's your B chord. So E, B, and then your A is that pinky back where it was, and then take away your pointer for an open 5th string. So that's the A. So E, B, A. And then the F sharp is just the E bar chord up 2 frets. F sharp, E, F sharp. And then the first position chords I will be playing later in the song are just your standard chord shapes, really. The E major, the B is the bar chord, the A is pretty standard, F sharp is a bar chord. I know I went through those fast, but there's several videos in the past on my channel explaining how to do this, so you can go back and look at those more after this video. So those are the 2 positions of E chords I'll be playing tonight. Timber playing both. Tim Tardo will be adding a full band. Awesome. Yes, Cody. Oh, she answered. There we go. She's producing. She's got a lot to do, man. We had the crisis right before where she had to run around and turn off some lights we forgot to turn off that were buzzing. All right. So the difference in chords on the chorus. So what's going on here is on your chord sheet in the hymn book, if you've downloaded the Reawaken Christmas hymn book for free, on the chorus you have an E, a B, and then another E. And then on the second line you have an E, an F sharp, a B, and an E. Here on the side of the screen here, you can see the difference. There was an A on the first line, or sorry, on the second line on the screen there. Over everywhere, there's an A instead of an E. And then over Jesus on the 4th line, there's an A instead of the F sharp. You could also play an E there. I know that's weird, but the F sharp B E there at the end of the chorus is a more traditional sounding ending, and the A B E is a little more contemporary, and an E B E would be a little more neutral. I'm just going to play them, and you can hear what I'm talking about. So I'm playing the last 2 lines of the chorus, "Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born." And I'm going to show you the difference. So first I'm going to do that F sharp, the way that's in your hymn book. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Then here's with the A. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. And then here's with an E. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. So you can play any 3 of those chords there that you want. They all sound fine. My personal favorites, the E. I also like the A. The F sharp's a little more traditional. I don't think it sounds bad at all. It just kind of drops to that F sharp minor, which is unusual for contemporary chord progressions. That's why. Any of those, though, work perfectly fine. And that's why I have different ones, because I want you to be able to choose which one you want. Tim says, nice setting. Are you talking about my beautiful set? If so, thank you. Or are you talking about musical setting? And if so, thank you. Cody says, where's Ronald? Ronald, he's not going to take a day off, is he? Throw me Ronald. Ronald's right here. Boom. We got Ronald. Is he behind me? Is he in the shot? Yeah, he's good. If you don't know who Ronald is, ask me later. I'll tell you. All right. So that's the chorus. Let me talk about the strumming pattern a bit. So if you watch previous tutorials, you probably recognize the strumming pattern. So let me play it real quick. Go tell it on the mountain. Sound familiar? Angels we have heard on high. Go tell it on the mountain. Same strumming pattern from Angels we have heard on high. All guitarists kind of have a strumming pattern they do all the time. That's kind of the one I fall back on a lot. And I really like it. But if anybody tells you that they don't have like a strumming pattern that's like theirs, they're lying. Every guitarist has it. It's like a signature. People just strum naturally different, and that's mine there. You found out my big secret. All right, so that's the strumming pattern. Kind of a syncopated kind of thing. Not too difficult. You can go back on Angels We Have Heard on High to hear a little bit more about it too. Kind of a palm-muted, syncopated rhythm. And throughout this song, I basically just do that strumming pattern, just getting bigger and bigger or smaller and smaller. For instance, on the second verse, it might get bigger like this. Shepherds feared and trembled when low above the earth. All right. And then as far as the second chord positions that we talked about down here, I don't go to those until the very last chorus. So I repeat the chorus twice at the end, and it kind of builds the whole way there. And then on the very last chorus, it drops really big to the bottom, the first chord position there. So that's what I do on the very last chorus. All right. Other than that, it's a pretty simple song. Yeah, I mean, if you have any questions about what I'm saying here, let me know. Sorry, Cody. Laura cannot sing right now. Again, she's producing, and it's a lot of work. She's probably singing in her head, I'm sure. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is. Tim says we might do the alternate version of Angels We Have Heard, the one without angels singing. It's the original version, but that's for another vid. Oh, I've never heard that. You'll send me that in the comment. Put a link of that in the comments or something. I've never actually seen that before. Thanks, Tim. All right. So, again, if you have any questions, let me know. I think I covered most everything I do in this song. As far as dynamics are concerned, it varies greatly depending on if I'm playing with a band or by myself or what kind of feel I want. Today, playing solo, I'm going to stay on that first or that 7th fret chord position most of the time, and I'm just going to slowly build up all the way to the 3rd verse. And then on the 3rd verse, I do a kind of a single note picking with a weird pick technique, which I'll show you. Let me play it real quick so you can hear it, and then I'll explain what I'm doing. So this is going from the chorus to the 3rd verse. The 3rd verse is down in a lonely manger. So from the chorus to the 3rd verse. So go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. So there's that picking thing I'm talking about. Down in a lonely manger, the humble Christ was born, and brought us God's salvation, the blessed Christmas morn. Alright, so what I'm doing there is I'm picking the 5th string single notes, just the root notes, and then I'm moving my pick up really close to my bridge of the guitar here. And when you do that, it adds kind of a tinny sound, almost like an electric guitar treble-y sound. So you can hear it's picking up in the normal spot. And as I go back, so it's kind of a unique sound, and I don't use it very often because it's very obvious, but it kind of adds like an electric guitar drop down picking sound to this song that I really like. I do it subtly, so it's not like terribly annoying, because you can make it really bad, like not so great, just subtly. But that's what I'll do on the 3rd verse of this song. And I just do the root notes. So E, A, E, F sharp, sorry, B. So that's the third verse. Chorus after that, kind of small, syncopated rhythm, and then I go to the big chorus. And on the chorus after the third verse, I kind of just do like a accenting just the down or the upbeat. So go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Changes up the rhythm and sparses that a bit. So that's the third chorus. All right, the fourth chorus, actually. All right, I know that was a lot. And I'm telling you all this because I just like O Come, Emmanuel, which we did last week. No, not last week. Yesterday. I will never get used to this. Just like O Come, Emmanuel, which we did yesterday, I play this song completely differently depending on the context. And I think a lot of you will probably play this song with bands. So you'll probably kind of change the dynamics based on the other instruments. So again, I'm just kind of giving you a bunch of options here of how I play it, how I vary dynamics, the different techniques I use during the song. So, hey, Closet Hymnologist is here. So I think we're good. Let me know any other questions you have while I check out the live chat. And then we will go through and play the whole song. We'll go through and play the whole song after that. Closet Hymnologist has joined us. That is Adam. Adam from the Closet Hymnologist. Thanks. He likes what he's hearing. Also, go check out his channel. If you watch Reawaken Hymns and you've seen those worship people live streams I do, Adam was my very first guest on Reawaken Hymns, those worship people. So yeah, go check out the Closet Hymnologist channel. He talks about all kinds of fun worship stuff too. What's up, Adam? All right. So let's play through the whole song, shall we? You ready? So we got chorus, verse 1, chorus, verse 2, chorus, verse 3, chorus, chorus. And we're going to stay at the 7th string and just slowly build all the way up until the 3rd verse. Then we're going to drop to that cool picking thing. Then we're going to do a kind of syncopated chorus after that. And then a big chorus on the first position after that. I know that might be tricky, but follow along. I think you'll be all good to go. So here we go. Go Tell on the Mountain. Whole song. Play along with me now. Tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere go. Tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching, oh silent flocks by night, behold throughout the heavens there shone Jesus Christ is born. The shepherds feared and trembled when low above the earth rang out the angel chorus that hailed Messiah's birth. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Down in a lonely manger, the humble Christ was born and brought us God's salvation, that blessed Christmas morn. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere go. Tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and We did it. You did it. Awesome. You heard the ending was a little strange. That's because I realized when I got to the ending that I play the ending way different ways each time, and I'm playing which way to play that. Sometimes you repeat Jesus Christ is born. Sometimes there's another intro thing. I didn't plan it. I just hung on the E. I'm sure you followed. Good job. We made it through. Go Tell on the Mountain. That's number 5. We've learned 5 Christmas songs so far out of 20. That is a quarter of the way through. Awesome. Let me know how you did if you were playing along. Let me know in the live chat how you did. If you found it easy, hard, fun, not fun. If you have no idea what I'm talking about. Let me know. Let me know any more questions you have. Timber says on the free download, where's the A2 and B2 chords? Is that what you played further up the neck? Yeah, technically I think there are A2 and B2, or maybe possibly A sus and B sus. Yeah, if you yes, the chord sheet on the hymn book is different. I talked about that a little at the beginning. Chord sheet in the hymn book has F sharps. They're a little more traditional sounding chords. So you can play those and it would sound just fine, or the chords you just saw are a little more contemporary sounding. And yes, I do believe they are A2s and B2s, or A sus and B sus. I'm not really sure which one they are. So that's where those are. Just trying to go along with normal A and B to get by. Oh, do you mean where the... Oh, are you asking where they are on the guitar timbre? Sorry, clarify a question for me, will you? What were you? Are you asking where the A2 and B2 are on the guitar, or why they're not on the chord sheet? Let me know. Thanks, Closet Hymnologist. Thank you, Brian. Cody. Someday, man. I promise. Someday. Might be in 40 years, but someday. All right. Yeah. Closet Hymnologist. Here's what Timber is talking about. Why? Okay. Somebody, you guys all... Adam, what's going on, man? I don't... Okay. Yeah, what do you mean? Do you mean on the guitar or on the chord sheet? So the chords I play on the guitar up high, again, are all on the 7th fret, and the E is a standard bar chord. The B, I just drop that pinky down. And then the A, I take off the pointer and add that pinky back. That's the A or the A2 or the A sus. So E, B, and A. Yep. So that's what I'm playing. And yes, Closet Hymnologist, you're right. One of the points of playing it up high is so that it really hits when you go down to the first position, because the bottom chords are just so much bigger. The other reason I play it high on the neck the whole time is because I find very fast strumming patterns, very fast rhythms sound a little better on those higher chords. Let me give you an example. So, or lower, it sounds like this. Sounds fine lower, but you get much more rhythmic sounding up top. And it still leaves you someplace to go to get bigger or smaller. So that's the other reason I play them up high for most of the song too. They're a little more rhythmic, I think. Timber got it, 7th fret. Cool. Yeah, the pinky drop for the B. I know, it's really tricky. It's, especially with that strumming pattern, because sometimes you're not picking that 3rd string. You don't always hear that. It can be really subtle. If you don't hit that particular string, it almost sounds like another E, but that's okay. No big deal. All right. Thank you, Closet Hymnologist and Timber, for clarifying that for me. Cool. We did it. Thank you so much for joining. I think that's all I have. Again, if you have any more questions, let me know. I'll answer them. Or if you're watching this afterwards, leave them in the comments, and I will answer my best there as well. Answer my best there as well. That was a terrible sentence, guys. Let me try. I'm going to start over. Let me try that again. If you have any questions after the fact, leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them. That was much better. Let's cut that one in, if you will. Is that good? You got that? You got it. She's got it. Okay, we're good. You guys didn't hear that first one. All right, go download the hymn book. It's up on the screen. I was really close that time. It's up on the screen. Go download the free hymn book if you haven't already. No reason not to. Totally free. As I said, we've done 5 already. Come thou long expected Jews, hark the herald angels, angels we have heard on high. O come, Emmanuel. And now, go tell it on the mountain. If you haven't watched those yet, go back and watch them. They're always there for you to watch. Always there for you to go back and learn more. Figure out the song. They're on my channel, ready for you to watch. So go back, watch those, grab the hymn book, share it with anybody you know. And that is all I have tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And I will see you back here Tuesday for Oh Come All You Faithful. I didn't know. She knew. Next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Oh Come All You Faithful. And I know I say this with every single song so far, but it's one of my favorites. So come back Tuesday at 7 p.m. for Oh Come All You Faithful. And I will see you all then. So bye-bye.